One of the funny things always about designing and preparing a world premiere is the designers and myself, we don't know what the opera sounds like. And most of our work is always inspired by the music. The music helps you understand spaces and colors, period, environments. And without knowing that, when we started designing it, we were just faced with a script, and it wasn't even a complete script. So along with my colleagues, in this case, Peter Davison, the set designer, Katie Tucker, the projection designer, Mark McCullough, lighting designer, and Jess Goldstein, the costume designer, we were sitting around having meetings about how do we make an operatic treatment of La Ciociara, or Two Women. Of course we looked at the film, but an opera is a different animal. And so we had to figure out, how do we go to those many locations? It's not like a camera cutting from the streets of Rome and Trastevere to suddenly the mountaintops or to an air raid. So we had to find a way to do that quickly and expediently and with the same fluidity that cinema offers us. So there's a lot of use of projections in a kind of basic environment that suggests the rumble, tumble, falling down, bombed world of Italy, 1943, but also captures some of that incredible Italian style. When you look back at the Italians during World War II, they still kept their élan. They still had their fashion. And so it's, how do we do that in the context of this piece? So that's been an interesting challenge. Now we have the score. We don't know what the orchestra sounds like, but we know what the piano sounds like. And actually a wonderful day was after we had already designed the piece, we sat down with Nicola and he sang through the entire opera, every single part. Now that gives us a real flavor of the piece, but we don't really know yet. And so it's a sort of amazing thing about a premiere is that you can't go out and buy a recording. You really are discovering it all together. And our work with Marco Tutino, the composer, has been so helpful. He's one of those composers who is very flexible, who says, oh, you need more music? Okay, more music. You need less? Okay, we cut. Oh, more of this story, more of that. And that's something that's really a joy to have the composer there. It's not like you can say, hey, Richard, what do you think? But here you really have a chance to work with the composer and to shape the piece together.